name is Carter Ray. Um, for my senior speech, I'm going to talk about three things that I learned from the different schools I went to. I can't believe it's my senior year and I'm giving this speech. Coming to EA, things were very different. I watched these senior speeches 2 years ago, not knowing what this tradition was, and now it's my time to share. During my freshman year, I went to Geneva High School, which is a very different experience from EA. For starters, there was about 20 times more students. It was a very different atmosphere. The one thing I learned from Geneva is not to take things for granted, to really enjoy things while they're happening, because you never realize you'll miss something until it's over. Live in the present and don't try to rush your high school experience, because soon it will be over before you know it. The only stress you add is worrying about the past and stressing about the future. Take advantage of opportunities while you have them. Next is St. John's Northwestern Military Academy. This school is a huge shift. St. John's was a boarding school and a military school, so it was a huge change. Living away from home and having to do stuff myself forced me to learn more than just academics. What I learned from St. John's was how to be self sufficient. This is something we'll all have to learn at one point when we go to college and live on our own, and I'm glad I had the chance to learn what it's like before actually going to college. This makes me feel more prepared and ready for the new opportunities coming my way. Finally, Elgin Academy. EA gives us a lot more freedom than other schools. Having the freedom of leaving class without needing a hall pass seemed crazy to me after coming from a military school. Being able to leave campus during lunch doesn't seem like a huge thing. My other two schools didn't have these freedoms. My favorite thing about EA is that we can't see our grades, and although at times it can be very frustrating to us, it taught me not to worry when I get a bad grade or on a test or an assignment. Elgin Academy has taught me not to worry too much about the small things because over time they matter less and less. And now for my thank yous. First, I would like to thank my parents. First, my dad. You've taught me almost everything I know. If I could be half as smart as you one day, I would be happy with it. To my moms, thank you for always trying to make me less lazy, even though it didn't necessarily work, and for making me realize when I'm wrong. I would like to thank the baseball team for all the great memories, and especially welcoming me to EA when I was brand new on trip week. You guys were really fast to welcome and include me, and I'll always be thankful for that. I would like to thank my teachers and coaches for everything they have done for me the last 2 years, helping me grow as a student as well as an athlete. I'd like to give a special shout out to Mr. Rafferty for helping me get into college and making U.S. history my favorite class. And to my advisor, Mr. Matthew, I really enjoyed your class last year, and I want to thank you for writing my recommendation letter. And finally, I would like to thank my amazing girlfriend, Emma, for always being there for me and always making me happy. You've made the last almost year of my life absolutely amazing, and I'll never forget it. Thank you all for coming to my speech.